about codes?
Yeah, which kind of code? computer code, binary code.
No. How about? The thing is, I heard that there's some kind of code stuff going on between guys and girls. Like girls have their own codes, and then guys have their own codes. Yeah, like some sort of code that they're supposed to live by.
Yeah, I think codes exist actually. No, I mean not written codes anyway. Not something you can just go to one book and say, okay, fine, let me just go and read about codes. But they're like there. They're just in existence. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Go and learn.
So if you don't know, how will you follow these rules?
Well, you roll with people that know and you learn from them. You know? That's what's up, yeah.
Okay. So what are these codes like?
I just wanted to ask, just give us like one guy
I heard
code.
some weird ones, so
Guy, which
like
one?
you can't date your friend's ex.
Well, I think that doesn't work. That shouldn't work. In fact, I think we should even talk about codes that should work and the ones that should not work.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
what
Do you
do you
understand?
mean?
Okay, for example, if you say that a girl shouldn't date her friend's ex, I think that's not right. I mean, we're in a world that we
Are
should
you
be...
for it or against it? Let's understand.
I am against it, obviously.
I'm sorry,
Like, we should be working via referrals here. This guy is
really?
good. This guy is good
Okay,
in bed.
wait,
This
wait.
guy does this. Guy
You're
does
against
that.
it.
Oh, yeah, go
You're
ahead.
against it.
Let me
You. What about
understand
you?
something. So you think the guy that your friend dated is now baggage? You can't be with him
No,
anymore?
no. That's not... No, what I'm saying is this, right?
Let's get this right. I feel you shouldn't date your friend's ex. You should never, don't even go there. You see, there's just some wala are human beings. I know human beings, we love wala a lot. We just wala on the ground like this, just chilling, relaxing. And we feel like, oh, what can we do? We are so bored. Let's do something with our lives. Let's go and chop this wala. Let's go and disturb this wala. You shouldn't just leave ex alone. Come on, there are like billions of women in the world. Are you are against it? What about you?
I am for. I mean, it depends.
Why are you for it?
She has dated her ex before. She has dated her friend's ex.
No,
Have you done that before?
But I'm looking at a situation where, I mean, this guy is a good guy. Maybe my friend is... Okay, I was about to swear.
Sometimes there is something called the swear bowl somewhere,
Okay.
and if anybody amongst us here
I haven't got
swears,
Guys,
we have
calm down.
money to spend.
Shall we
Go
see?
But if my friend was dating a guy who was really cool, and then I discovered that this guy is really cool, and my friend didn't just like him for reasons best known to her, I can't actually date this guy.
Well, I think we're saying the same thing.
What's wrong with that? I mean, this guy is good looking, he has money, he's comfortable, he has sense in his head. I mean, I can go with him. I don't really see any problem with that because some ladies can have very weird reasons for not being with a guy, and I don't want to use another person's reason to restrict myself. So I can actually. It's no problem.
Because what I'm saying is this. I'm saying that that particular code is rubbish because we should work via referrals, right? You dated somebody that was very good in bed, good everywhere, and you refer him to me with his number and everything, you know? And I just move directly into the, because I cannot just come and kill myself. I cannot try something new anymore.
Well, for me, I feel, you see, dating your friend's ex is quite complicated, and I feel if something is complicated, you shouldn't even go there. Don't just go and give yourself wala.
This was complicated, guys.
Thank you.
Emotions are quite, the way these things run.
Emotions.
Even things you think are like dead. When you break up with the person, when you start dating, when your friends start dating this other person, the things will just come up from nowhere, rise up from the dead, let the bones.
If your friend wasn't serious with her ex and you feel that this is the person that God created for you, I mean, you can't tell these things. God doesn't ever say, or tells, like, comes to your dream. He does that sometimes, but not all the time, to say, oh, this is the person I have created for you to be your partner for the rest of your life. So just in case that is the person that God created for you, you might as well just go for it. Whatever rocks your boat is what I think you should go for. So, yeah. There's another code for guys that I heard, and that they say that do you think it's fair for a girl to have sex on the first date?
Wait, no. Do you think it's fair for a girl to have sex?
Or do you think
sex is
right?
allowed?
Sex is allowed. Is it
Sex
allowed?
is allowed.
Abba.
Sex is allowed.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Abba.
What?
Please, I mean, why would you have a girl on the first date and then you're expecting to get down with her? That doesn't make sense.
Like
No.
That's
It's not about
to
expectation,
do
no.
than have sex, guys.
Sister.
Why you all
But other
like?
things to do, you
sister,
can
wait.
connect. You see, relationship is about connecting. Sex is one of the ways you can
Sister,
connect.
cool
Wow.
down.
Yeah, wait. If you see,
Connecting? Is it cable? Is it
Wait.
you connecting cables?
you see sex, yeah?
See, no, you're making it look as if it's only guys who want to have sex on the first date.
Exactly.
I think it's
Thank
only
you.
guys.
It's
Guys,
only guys.
Elena
just
wa-
all about sex.
Can I
Elena
say,
wants to
can I
have
say what
sex.
I want to say?
Okay,
I
say
don't
it.
know.
It's not
I
only
don't know.
guys that are all about
Maybe
sex.
you should
Okay.
check
Me,
you.
as you're looking at me right now, it might be that I saw this guy. I was sexually attracted to this guy. And we just wanted to do first date just because, say, you know, make it be say we know to try. But it can be possible that on that first date, say, body no be firewood now. But
Exactly.
you just shake body
You
small.
need to know what you're getting into. You
I'm
see,
sorry.
it's not a priority, but if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to say no to it. Maybe I can say no. Maybe like 1% out of 99% of that's this kind of situation when I feel like connecting to you. You know, sometimes you want to connect on a deeper level way deeper than sex. I'm all back with deeper level. Deeper level. I will have sex on my first date if she allows me.
Guys,
What-
as for
what-
me, sex complicates a lot of things. I'm not even going there.
You see,
It's my fifth date,
they
Sam.
finish.
100th date.
You don't say you don't like sex now.
If you're going to
No,
date,
that's different.
if you're going to
That
date
is
somebody,
so
see,
different
this
from
thing
what I'm
is
saying.
like Gary in the market. When you go to the market, you want to buy Gary.
Yeah,
You say
that's what I'm
Gary woman or Gary seller. Say,
Make I test.
Make I
Thank
test.
you.
You need to think.
I'm
But
having a
no,
headache
but
right
no,
now.
see,
I'm tired of
you're
listening to
taking this
this.
thing somewhere else. See, I totally
What?
understand where you're coming from. Do you
Okay.
understand? You need to know that if the sex is awful, let me not continue with this.
What?
Or
Exactly,
if the sex is
no.
good, let me
That's
continue
what
with this.
I'm
I totally
saying.
get it. I get
Yeah.
it. But
End
then
of
if
my-
you're entering in with expectations that you must bang on the first date, then there's a problem.
No, it's not like
See, in the
expectation
days
like
of my
that. Nah,
forefathers.
If it happens, it happens.
My own soul.
I
I
don't
still
die.
believe
Eh.
in
See?
no sex before marriage.
See?
I'm sorry.
See?
I know they'll kill me, guys,
Wait.
too.
Okay. Wait,
I want
she
strength,
just said
small.
no sex before marriage. Not even
You
no
just
sex
said
while
it.
dating. Hey.
Good morning.
How far? People that are dating here are trying. But what I just feel, honestly, what I just feel is
Say
if you're
people
gonna-
that
if you're gonna have sex, have sex.
Thank you.
There's the thing.
Do you
Sex doesn't
understand?
guarantee anything. There are people that have sex on the first
Abayomi,
date.
Abayomi,
Yeah,
see, you're
that's
just too
what
good.
I'm
You're
saying.
too good.
So
You're
just
too
date
good. You're
each
too
other.
good. You're too
I
good.
don't
They
judge, I don't
they
Come
great.
Guys,
See, the thing we say, see, I just feel that sex is a very simple thing. Sex is something anybody can get whenever they want it. Do you understand? If you are attracted, or both of you are sexually attracted to yourselves, and you feel that you can't wait, then you might as well do it. The fact that you have sex on the first date does not mean that, you know, you guys are going to last forever, or you guys are going to, you know, break up immediately, or you guys are going to get married or something. It doesn't mean that way. So sex does not exactly tell how far or how well a relationship goes. Just you might as well just do it the first day, get it over with. If it works, it works. Shaking now. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that humans should not complicate issues. Do you understand?
And I think sex complicates issues.
No, you think so. I
Yes,
might not think so. That's why your opinion is different from mine. Sure, you get.
Okay.
Talking about dating anyway, do you think it's also fair for
Nice
a
earrings.
lady? Tans. Oh my God.
I bought it for her.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
I bought it for her. Yeah, guys, I bought it.
Do you also think that it's fair for a lady to like bring in her friends, like bring her friends to a date, to chop the guy money?
You know, like a church, you know?
Man, you even said it.
I'm sorry. First timers.
For the Lord.
Charity case.
I'm joking.
So all of you, all your friends.
Obviously
all
not.
your guys are
For
your
me, I
charity
think it's a
cases.
no-no. Like, friends tagging along on the first date. I mean, except you're sending them in as a CIA agent. I don't know what they should be doing there. Oh. Really, I don't know. But I don't think that friends should come on the first date. It's poverty mentality to come with your friends. Just keep them at home. Except you're spying on the guy to be sure that. But then they won't be on the same table with him. Basically.
Why would you even go on a date with
See,
somebody you're afraid of?
I
in the
think
first place?
that-
Uncle, have you heard of dates that
Head
happen
of-
online?
No, but if
have
you're
to
afraid
meet
of
someone
somebody,
at
you
some
shouldn't
point.
even go on a date with the person.
Yeah, you have a point.
Yeah,
But then I think that sometimes most women, let's just say 9 out of 10 women have
Yeah.
in some point in their lives done this. Do you understand?
Let me see.
You don't do
I
one.
think I'm in the
You
one.
have done it.
Me,
I don't think I'm in
You
the nine.
have. Oh, Abasi.
Sorry, 9
You-
out of how many again?
9 out of 10.
9 out of
I'm
10.
in the one.
But I
Well,
think it's
there are women who
nonsense.
are guilty about these things.
It's
Even
nonsense.
me, I have been.
Hey,
Like when
Alina,
I'm not
don't
gonna
fall
lie.
for
Maybe
that,
I've
though.
gone
No,
with
I
my
did talk
friend,
true.
though.
I did talk true. I'm not gonna
Alina,
lie
don't
because
fall my
the reason why I'm not gonna lie.
Because it's annoying. I find that thing
No,
very,
do
very
you know why?
annoying.
Do you know why?
Why? Okay, what if
I would have lied though.
What if I was the
don't
one that asked you out?
Why you go
But
lie?
because people day, we're gonna view this
Yeah,
thing.
people are doing this thing.
I don't chop shege, come on with their
And
leg.
they expect the truth and nothing but
No,
the
wait.
truth from you.
What if
You
I
can't-
was
you
the
don't
one
feel
that
like-
said, let's go out, maybe to see a movie, and I came with a friend?
No, you guys tell me. This is the thing. It's not like you can come with a friend.
Hey,
But you
baby,
guys
that's
tell
what I'm
me, say,
paying.
baby boy, you, how far you? I get friends, so
You see this
I won't
girl,
bring my
what's the
friend.
demand?
No
Just
wala.
because
And the people that
like
say,
that.
no wala, bring your friend. I'm a billionaire. Otedola's son. The only son of Otedola. What's up?
No.
So I'm going to bring your friends. Spend.
Spread the money.
What's up? That's I didn't say that. What? I said that's it.
Sorry.
Church.
Uncle Jaja.
I'll
Which
catch
guy?
you.
What do you hear? What do you hear?
I'll catch you.
hear.
Definitely not. Like, why are you tagging along? Okay, I understand that if it's a first date and you want to make sure that your friends know where you're going to, the simple things to do is just text your location to your friends at home, or tell one of them to come around and maybe sit somewhere else and not where you are. Like, why should they? I feel that this thing's outdated. Yes, I did that sometime, like maybe 5 years ago and all that, but it's outdated. You don't have to do that. Come on. If you do that, then y'all are just probably hungry. So no, don't try it. Never.
What codes have you heard about?
Oh boy, don't put me for sport. I don't know any code. Oh boy, call this.
Yeah. Let me see.
It's cool.
What are you for you? Like, what about toilet, uses of toilet between guys? Like,
Oh yeah, that one is so annoying. That one you go, when you're in the toilet and you're having your, you're using your Uncle Moses to
like,
do
we know what you're
Moses.
doing. You're urinating, right?
you urinate.
Oh, wow.
Uncle
Is
Moses.
it your head you used to use before?
What?
Ogbeni Mo.
Moses
Share
blood.
your head now.
Moses
They are calling you
blood,
Uncle Moses.
It's Mo here.
Okay.
Mo, what's up? You're using your rod to urinate in the toilet. You know that toilet. thing.
Rod,
And
what?
there's this guy
No, it's your
that
eye.
comes all the way from nowhere that you don't even know before. The guy just comes. It's like, this is you. I need to demonstrate this thing. Like,
I
this
come
is
and join you.
doing your urinate. And this guy comes
Just
in.
right next.
Like jumps maybe from probably they're like 6 or 7, that bowl, that toilet bowl.
Nigeria now only 2.
No, you will give all those 5-star, 4-star hotels.
Actually,
Like
yeah, in
6 or
Nigeria,
7.
some eateries,
Just plenty
just
like
one.
that. Even if it's 2,
Okay,
just
okay.
chill. So let the other guy finish. Like
What if the other guy is pressed?
This goes
You
on
know, they're not
in
people
Nigeria,
that
especially.
they'll not you be unit and the peeping. What are
I
you
saw a video.
on,
I saw a video. I saw. Wait. No,
It
I'm
happens.
serious. I'm serious. See,
It
I saw a video.
happens.
I saw a video where as you're, titrating or
Yeah,
titrating,
titrating.
whatever. And then, a guy wanted to pass a cigarette to the next guy. So since you were using both hands, he now had to help you hold.
Oh my god.
And now go away. Please go away. But you can
I
help me
actually
hold.
saw that.
Hold.
You saw it, Abby? I think it was a movie, but I
I
can't
never saw
remember
the
where I
video.
got that.
No, you
I'm going to have to look for it.
It's crazy.
It's
sad.
There's
That's nonsense, actually.
you're still thinking about it.
Yes, it's really like nonsense.
You just anyway. There has to be another code that maybe I think there's like a code where about guys where a guy doesn't ever tell his friend's main chick that his friend is cheating. Like you always have to have your
That
friend's
one.
back, no matter
I
what.
think that's like the most serious one.
Most
Whose
serious.
back should you have? Your friend or if it's
It's a code though, you have to follow it. Remember, don't try to revamp it. Simple
Okay, I think when it
things.
comes to human beings, like I said earlier when we started this, there are no written codes anywhere. But there are codes that are just there that they are there.
So
when
this
these
one
codes
is
are
there.
There are things
This
that
is
can
the
be
one that
bent.
is there.
They are bendable codes.
Because
They
Oh,
are bendable
nah,
codes.
There.
bendable.
It depends on the kind of person
Bend
you're
down.
dealing with.
Oh shit.
It depends on the kind of person you're dealing with,
Yeah.
If it depends on your kind of friend, if you guys are like close, that kind close, if you say friendship with sick pass, blood save, that kind of friendship.
So
And
you
know-
mean to tell me
Mhm.
that because you're close to somebody,
Yeah.
you will allow him break a poor girl's heart?
You have a sister. Oh.
I can say like,
A
like
poor girl's heart
about
because of
You're
closeness
dealing
and
with
human
don't
codes.
don't forget code. code of honor. I mean, when, in the days of our forefathers and five mothers, we lived by the code here. When I was alive in those days, when I was
There was
killing
nothing
people
like code.
and I was slashing people, we lived by the code of honor. And you can't just, it depends. Like I said, it depends on how close you are to this person.
It doesn't depend on anything.
Hearing what
It
you're
depends
saying.
on
Depends
the-
on- okay, for
There's some
example,
things you can't
me and
say.
you, we are good friends.
There's some things you
I
can't just
can't here
say.
say, why not?
Okay,
You're putting somebody's heart at risk. It depends on the level of friendship. Because, if it is my very close, if I'm talking about my really close friends, of course I'll tell them. Like, the very first thing, in fact, as it is happening, as I'm ringing the girl, babe, you don't shell. Like, but if it's someone I'm not so close to, maybe I'll just drop, hints here and there, maybe tell you to be more careful. Or if I don't really care who you are, like, go yourself. I don't care. Well, I'm kidding. I'll most likely tell you, but it will be after you found out. But if it's a really, really close friend, I'll definitely tell my friend when they're cheating. We got ourselves, bro. Sister code, Heh, shala.
She's a girl. Let's just.
Okay, you know what? Let me give you this story. I'm pretty sure we've heard of stories like this in one or two places, but this one is first-hand story that I witnessed. When I was a bit young, like, I don't know, when I was a teenager anyway. I'm still a teenager, by the way.
Oh.
Get out. And when I was a teenager, I think the house we lived in, there was this couple that lived next door. I think the husband was cheating on the wife. And the wife's friend now came to tell the wife. I think the wife caught the husband or something. So the wife's friend now came to tell the husband. No, the wife's friend came to tell the wife that the husband, like, caught your husband cheating. Yeah, fine. They had their fight and everything, blah, blah. But when love is strong, Wakanda strong.
I get what you're saying.
It's always going to overcome all those things. So they overcame, and the next thing, this friend now became the enemy. So that kind of thing. That's the thing. When it comes, human beings we're dynamic. We're not static. We're not set on stone.
It makes sense.
So there are things you can say. You just have to use your sense. If you don't use your sense.
Or better still, you set it up so much.
A1. First
Better
class.
still, you set it up in a way whereby the person will find out by themselves.
O'Shea detective.
No, I'm serious. There are ways you can do it that way.
I had a close friend that was dating someone close to me, and then she was cheating. I just let them continue.
Okay, so when that happened,
found out.
how did they find out? Were you involved when they found out?
No, I wasn't.
Just be chill.
Yeah,
But it's not fair. You can't say that you're looking out for your friend.
You can go and prove. The first impulse I have is to call the girl and tell her what's up. Like, let's just cut out this relationship because it's not gonna work. Because I love my friend. I mean, I'm just gonna try and. But then sometimes it's hard. Really, it's easier said than done. I've been in a situation when I just let them find out by themselves.
Like I said, you have to know the kind of friend you're dealing with. What did she say again?
You can go and pray for your friend.
See, this is the problem of Nigerians.
I just feel like they just need to pray for
We
everything.
want to pray for everything. If you see cockroach,
Pray for
Just use
See, what I think is this. I think that for human beings to actually work together or for them to actually grow, there shouldn't be anything like code. You should understand, know the right thing, live by it, and do it. If you think that your friend's boyfriend, who she doesn't give a
Offering basket, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a I don't give a I don't give a
Remember that video about that person
I bet
that was dropping
money.
offering money? I'm here to collect.
I'm the one collecting.
Please,
it.
we like denominations.
Hey, please let me hear what.
Drop this money so you can
Well,
pay
that is
what
shout
you're
from now
saying.
till Tuesday.
You don't put the money for pillow. 1,000, you get money.
Pillow talk.
I'll collect this money back.
You
Don't
like
worry.
frown and put it here.
So basically, this is going to charity.
What are the
actually.
ones-
I'm not even going to say. I'm not even
Charity.
saying anything again.
Please, we use
I'm not going to hold my mouth. I'm not even going to say
No, it's
anything
the same
again.
things, though. Yeah.
I'm sure you
Anywho,
we use the money to buy a house.
where did I even stop
Charity.
saying?
All these swear words.
Something
There's
about.
something about that has to do with SH.
No, before that, just go back so I can know how to reconstruct my sentence.
She wants us to
You, if you have someone that you do not give a heck about,
Heck is a swear word, yeah?
Heck is not a swear word. It is the other porn that has 2 L.
Is
H-E-L-L.
heck a swear word?
Heck is not a swear word.
Viewers, I bet let us comment.
Heck no be
us
swear
comment in the
word.
comment
Now me
section.
talk and ask me for
Is heck a
anywhere.
swear word?
Meet me for do what ask me.
She didn't know, okay?
Heck is not a swear.
Ah, sorry.
You want me to swear again, but God pass you.
I know it's in
God pass you.
We need
No,
to
you
give
don't
money.
give a...
We need to give money to them that privileged people, less privileged people. Yeah, let's go on. Are there certain goals that guys and ladies should adhere to?
I think you're trying to find out the borderline between friendships and relationships.
Exactly.
This thing is hard though. It's very hard. Like my jam that year, because there's something called friends with benefits, and it has a little bit of both. It has both, friendship, and then it has a little bit of what a relationship should look like, So if you want to be strictly friends with someone, just know that there's certain lines you don't cross.
Exactly.
For example, you don't even if you want to tap their bomb, just know that.
Why are you tapping a bomb?
No, there are people who tap people's bombs.
Why are you tapping a bomb?
Because I've been wanting to tap your bomb since. Now I decided to tap it
Why
because
are you
of
so
scripts.
sexual? Why
Is
are you
it your bomb? Is it your touching?
Were you
What's
usually a
this
girl?
now?
Like, when you were born?
Imagine,
Excuse
see the way-
me.
You guys, can I touch a bomb like that? Now? But we're friends too now.
No, you can't. See, that's crossing the line. It's because she's a lady now. She's touching my. It's just wrong.
Oh, so because I'm a lady, you can allow me to touch your bomb.
No, I'm just saying you're doing it because you're a lady. But you're not supposed to do that. That's crossing the line. Like, it's my bomb.
Okay,
It's not yours.
so ladies can't even
Is
touch
this
ladies'
friendship
bombs.
and relationship
my
or
bomb. It's mine.
why are you sexualizing everything?
No, I'm not sexualizing anything. I'm just saying we're talking about,
Friendship and
Okay,
relationship.
let's do
Yeah,
that.
lines you shouldn't cross,
Borderline,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
touching
don't
your
think
bomb is actually a line
a guy or a girl
should not touch for you.
even touch. Yeah, why do you want to do that? Is it because is that a style of greeting?
Okay, is it just girls or is it just guys who shouldn't touch your bomb or girls?
Girls and guys, because
Wow.
these days.
Shame, Margaret Thatcher.
This
throw
days,
away wing
she's
to your
actually right.
government.
She's actually right there this day.
No,
These
it's
days.
not. It's not. I
People
think.
can
I
You
think.
gotta be careful.
People can sway
No, I don't
from
think
being
that.
like this to being
Like this.
But anyway, I feel there's certain codes actually that guys and girls should just adhere to, like in a relationship. You shouldn't just cross some lines. If you're a guy and you're friends with a lady, I know most times these guys want to go sexual at first. Most times, I'm not saying ladies don't want to, but I'm not saying
said it before,
ladies
they almost
don't
ate
want to.
That's
But most times guys,
Most times guys keep saying that.
exactly. So if you're a guy and you're friends with a lady, if you want to go a step, a notch further, just let the lady know. Don't go doing
Conniving.
That's how
Chorus,
you
switching on in chorus.
Exactly, like maybe getting her drunk, using. No, come on. That's
Using sexual words to
Exact-
tension her.
Exactly.
It's like tension.
Exactly.
Tension mode.
To me, I don't separate the way you deal with a person you're dating from the way you deal with your friend. It's mutual respect.
I feel like before you even start dating anybody,
Yeah.
you should even be friends first,
Okay.
right? I mean, so that when you have issues in your relationship, you can always
Yeah.
fall back on friendship. Because if you're not, it's the same thing as getting married, and you're not friends with the person you're married to, and then you have issues, and you cannot fall back to that seamlessness of friendship. Friendship is like
Is it that easy?
the brain. Honestly, love.
You
No,
just fall back.
like no.
No,
What
this
I'm
thing
trying to
she's
say,
saying, I
I'm
just
speaking
explain-
from
okay.
experience, right? I have dated somebody, and because before we dated, we're friends for like a year.
Okay.
After dating, after we broke up, we didn't just became estranged enemies and became exes.
Yeah.
We were still friends. Do you
I
understand?
get
We
that.
were still hanging around each other, and all that stuff. And
Hanging around
it was
each other.
easier. No, we didn't have sex.
I didn't say that. I didn't even say that, guys. You should get in the idea from
We
me.
didn't have sex.
I just said
Oh,
you
we
guys
got
are
you.
hanging
See,
around
the
each other.
God that wants you to
all.
make me to
That's what
swear.
I said.
Hey!
I just consider that.
My village people,
Just,
they want to pass through
just one
this
gin,
scale.
now. One gin is small money now. You big girl, you know,
Yeah.
how are you?
I mean,
Sorry,
Gucci-
it's
Gucci-
not that fire you a
Gucci.
swear. I'm just asking a question because Thunder is going to find somebody very soon.
Wait, it's not that fire you is swear
It's,
word.
I don't think it's a swear word. It's not a
sentence.
swear sentence. No.
Eh.
Nah.
Sentence, like the
Anywho,
whole sentence. is
I think that if people, everything is communication.
Yeah.
Everything that works between a man and a woman and a woman, whatever it is, friendship, relationship, you first need to communicate. Communicate your boundaries. Communicate things that you feel good with. Communicate things that you can be comfortable. Exactly. So totally, do you understand? So if you can communicate all of this with people and tell them that, you know what, I don't like this thing. So just in case, we're cool, right? That's it. So that way it's easier for you to know if you are dating this person or know if you want to, remain in friendship
what
or
you're saying
drive
right
to
now
the
is,
other one.
let's say I'm on the same bed with you now as a friend. We are the original party. We're on the same bed. Maybe something happen, some kind of thing happen. We come crash for the same bed. Come my house, come crash. You know, night for nights. I'm backing these science people, doctors in the building.
Oh, she's science students.
You can back me up here. Verify me, whatever I'm saying right now. You know, at night, during that 1 o'clock, 1 a.m.
When your village was
exactly. Testosterone go high. You know what I mean by testosterone?
No.
When,
I don't know.
when the hormones,
I don't have it, sorry.
hormones starts, I've forgotten that thing in the brain that secretes that controls that secretion. The hormones start, no, it's not the dopamine, that's like for example.
No, continue.
So it starts sending the hormones down. And start going to the necessary place where man actually. This thing starts, and we're friends, so
okay.
do you think it's like cool, it will start touching you? You know, this is not me controlling.
It's not cool.
Why is it not cool?
No, there's something called
thinking to myself.
self-control. Me, for one person, can never be friends with anybody who cannot control himself. I mean, so far, I give a shout out to all my male friends out there who I always crash at their homes. I always trot around naked, and they don't do anything.
I always trot around naked and they don't do anything.
Y'all are the real
naked, no.
MVP. It depends on the person. If the guy says that this is not a boundary for me, then that's it. That's what I'm saying. It depends on your communication with the other person.
What if he's just lying so that we see what you're going to do?
I have friends.
Not really strong naked.
I have friends who I must have been friends with for almost 8 years. That we are more than friends. We are like maybe brothers and sisters now.
This is serious.
No, I'm not.
God will deliver them from
Are you
themselves.
sure about this person?
be like that.
Are you sure about this person's sexual?
Wherever you are,
No, I'm very serious because I have been with them all through their relationships with other women.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So you now go to their house, this person's house, they one person.
Talk about naked.
It's a lot, guys.
A lot of guys, okay, you go to their houses and if you're comfortable
model.
with
I
them,
just maybe wear a shirt and nothing
She's a
underneath.
model, so she's
Lord
like,
of Jesus.
he's a guy, so he can tell you for free that
that
is crossing the boundary.
The only way that can happen in my house is if you're not hot, if you don't have, if you're like, I don't
You're
understand.
like a piece of wood.
You're wood.
No contours.
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it
Well, I don't
change
think
your
that's
mind.
fair, actually.
What I think is this.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying communication.
Okay.
If you as a person are friends to another person, you guys have your boundaries.
Okay.
What your boundaries is what works for you. It doesn't work for the next person.
Yeah,
My boundaries might
definitely.
not work for you. Your
Yeah.
boundaries might not work for her.
Yeah.
That's why they're human beings.
Okay.
So you cannot just, say that, oh, this thing is the boundary. It must be the boundary. You
I'm
can't
saying
do
my
that.
own,
That's what I'm saying. That's
What's
for
your own that you're saying?
you.
What's
Those
your
are
own
my
that you're saying?
forefathers.
What's your own that you're
Girls don't walk about it.
saying?
I
Girls
get
come
that.
to my house, don't think of walking around naked.
I can walk around right now.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
remove my shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I
wait
know
till-
you're
wait till
proud
they
of
see.
me.
Hey,
Wait
we're
till
all-
they-
hey, public space.
I have a girlfriend. Alina is trying to seduce me. Hi, girlfriend. Alina is one trying to seduce me right now. Anyway,
Please,
guys.
seduce you on national TV.
National, go. This is
international,
international,
actually.
yo. Anyway, let's move to the next
I just
topic.
remembered you saying
Okay.
that sex on the first date is appropriate. And
I
just want to
didn't
know,
say that. To
wait, now,
I didn't say that.
We can rewind for you to watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, rewind.
This is not Big Brother's house.
Okay,
So.
don't worry. Okay, wait, let's
But-
go on, go on.
So I want to know, is sex a priority for you in relationships? Or not?
I'm not going to say number one, but it's on the top. Whatever top is, if you want to consider it as number one or number two.
So you have like 50 things on your list or 20?
There are like 500 things. 500 is even smaller, like 1,000,000 things here. But sex is on the top. See, whether we want to agree or not, sex is one of the major reasons people break up. And then any form of, any form of intimate relationship, whether dating or marriage or whatever. sex is important.
I like
It
what
is
you
very
said.
important.
It's one of the reasons why people break up.
One of the major reasons.
It is a cause
Major
of
being
breakup.
major being the key word.
It is the cause of the breakup, right?
Major, one of the major
You're not
reasons.
listening to me.
I'm
It's
listening.
the sex that caused the breakup,
One of
right?
the major reasons.
Okay.
When you guys
So
are
sex is a
confusing.
priority.
I'm trying to say he doesn't know that I'm on the other side of the
Yeah,
coin.
because I'm trying to follow both of you.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
saying that
So
sex
they're like on two poles.
Bring
What
sex
she's
into the
saying
equation
is sex a
leads
priority
to
in a
break
relationship?
up, right?
Sex is a priority for me. It's a very huge priority.
Okay, he said that sex is a priority
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, at the same time, you said it leads to breakup. So when people start having sex, then
So-
they start saying
No,
things that they shouldn't
no, it's
say.
not that. It's not that way. Now they're different.
Sorry,
they're different.
I
they're
thought
different.
that's what I was hearing.
Wait, no,
I
different.
think it's your earrings. It's causing you to yell.
I think you should just remove it. Who gave
Seems
it
like
to
you
you?
shouldn't
Who
yell.
gave it to you?
I can hear clearly.
Anyway, I they're different.
And I kept asking you,
Okay.
and you kept saying yes.
No, no. When I say sex, I've not gone into to. Man, I'm honey. I need to have sex. Let me call somebody. Hey, what's up? You free? You want to have sex? Come to my house. Let's have sex. I know people have made sex look like that. But again, just because one or two people make sex look like that doesn't mean we should now look down on sex in a way that we now make it look like it's not important. Sex is still very important, even though it's common. It's still very important.
I think that there are a lot of things that are more important than sex, but sex is very important. She's my friend. Do you understand? Sex is very important though. Sex is very important.
If you can stretch that, you're
Until
very.
it
that
It's
would-
very
I don't know any
long.
other thing
In
that's
fact,
more important than
in
that.
fact, for me,
Mhm.
apart from brains and sexual attraction and whatever attraction and love and all
Yeah.
that stuff, it is sex that will determine if I'm going to stay long in a relationship or not.
Yeah.
Because
people
I cannot stand horrible sex.
define horrible.
In fact, my village people know that I
Define
cannot stand
horrible.
horrible sex.
And
So
then-
there are already pre-planned men who cannot give me horrible sex in my entire life.
So let me ask.
So they just line up for
Wait,
me.
she wants
So
to
let me ask.
a question.
So since you're saying that sex is what determines if you're gonna stay, that means all the relationships you've been living, you're kind of contradicting.
No,
I
other
said
things,
sex
no,
is a
now.
determinant.
Why
I did not
why
say
you
sex
being
is
like
the
this?
reason
Oh,
why
guys,
Why you
because
being like
really,
this? The thing is, you
really,
need
I
to stand-
don't think.
What do you stand by?
I
What-
don't think
okay.
that sex is that important in relationships. Yes, in marriage, yes. But when you bring sex into the question of
It's
relationships,
relationship,
complex.
not a
What's
mini
marriage?
marriage.
Is marriage not
no,
relationship?
and
What
when
are
we're
you
talking
saying?
about relationship, we're talking
Which
about
school
before
did you go
marriage,
to?
right?
Which school did you go
Hey.
to?
Guys, come on.
Which school did you go to? She attended
I don't
Fegibole.
trust the two of you.
She
Wow.
went straight to
Fegibole.
backyard school.
But that's not what we're talking
Fegibole
about.
grammar school.
I'm just gonna drink to that.
Cheers
Okay,
to you,
let's
baby
continue.
girl.
Yeah, continue. I'm feeling you actually. I'm feeling you. Come on.
See,
So really, I think it's a complicating factor
Okay.
when it comes to relationships that are not in the four walls of marriage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So for you, anything that doesn't work, like
Because
doesn't
really,
happen
you didn't
in
stay with the
marriage
guy you had,
doesn't-
the last guy you had bad sex with. You're still living here.
Other
Either
things
way,
come
you
in.
didn't
Other
stay there
things
and
come in.
say,
Other factors come
That's why
in.
I think it's
but
just-
no. But when it comes to, for the sake of this discussion, we're talking about sex. No other
Oh yeah,
factors
calm
that
down.
come in.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm calm.
and so why you
See,
fixing me like
no,
this?
because I want us to have a heart to heart.
So we
Can we have a heart to heart?
we can have
Can we
a
Chase
heart
to chase.
We can have a
And I want them to
Can we
see.
have a earth to earth?
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
can have
yeah.
heart to heart. Because I'm trying to see. You people are not. Anyway.
You want to
She's
swear?
confused. She's confused. Swear, you
I want
want
to
to
swear.
swear.
What I want to say is this.
Swear. We need this money, swear.
And then are you going to talk? Come on, you cut me
I
short.
should swear. I want to swear. I want you to talk. Please allow me talk.
Talk.
What I want to say is this.
Okay.
You can be
sit
in
like
a
a good
relationship
Chinese
with someone, and then the sex is great. Do you understand? But then apart from the sex, he's not emotionally available. He might,
No,
yes!
the thing is, let's leave for the sake
No,
of
I'm
this
trying to
conversation.
tell her reasons
definitely
why you
we
break
know
up.
there are other
It's not
factors.
just-
Of course I know.
There are other
No,
but
you
for the
know.
sake
Yes, I
of
do, but I'm
this,
saying
Oh, you
it.
know.
this conversation still, we're talking
Okay,
about
guys, that's
sex.
my opinion. I'm
is
done.
sex
And
Your
priority?
opinion. It felt good getting that off my chest. I feel
we
very
have more
good
money
paying
for
this-
sweets.
This,
All right,
I
let
feel
me
very
help
For
good
sweet, it's for
paying
charity,
this
come on.
Sweet. It's not
1,000
You're a
naira
thief.
because
Oh my God.
Which school did you
I needed
attend?
to make this girl understand that.
Can you just pay ahead? Because we know you're gonna. Sorry.
Swear again, yeah. She was like the mama, the queen of swearing. Yeah. Okay.
So that's it, guys.
Come on, to be honest, a lot of people are sexually active. So you can't just say that people are going to continuously have horrible sex just because they are in love or because they want to, I don't know, try other things. And in fact, whatever reason is just bullshit. Sex is a priority in better marriages, relationships, friends with benefits, intimate, whatever. It is a priority. Take it or leave it.